Hey guys, Ajax22, and I'm just want to share this with you. I'm kind of excited. Yeah, we're building the ion blaster from Star Wars Episode 4. So allow me to be the first to say, kind of excited about this one. And before we start getting all the purists, yeah, I know this is a number 4 Mark II, and the one in the movie is a number 3 Mark I. I'll have to do another one at some point, but the receiver that I've been saving for years, not realizing it was the wrong one, was a, well, 2 receivers were a number 4 Mark II. You know, it's just one of those things that you don't actually realize until you're halfway into the project and way too far to go back on. This is legal and not a sawed-off short-barreled rifle, simply because it was torch cut to the ATF spec, which requires the removal of a 1/4 inch of material using an oxyacetylene torch in 3 places. That was done, and then it was painstakingly jigged back up and welded, and then a ton of cleanup work to do. So it's an unreal quantity of work just to essentially saw off a rifle. But it's done, and now I've got a legal, legal ion blaster. So you'll notice the grenade cup is not yet on it. This is one I want to play with in California, so this was also originally constructed with a longer barrel to be in compliance with their single-shot mandates, then cut down. The grenade launcher cup is getting a reduced inner diameter ring inside it. That'll serve 2 purposes. It's going to be right inside the lip of the canister, so right here at the end. Yeah, that'll create a bit of a vortex effect for the fireballs, and it'll keep any sort of grenade from being able to be inserted into it and eliminate the issues with having a grenade launcher in California. So that's all happening before it comes in. I'm going to have to make a bushing or an adapter that threads onto this barrel and then adapts it to the threads for the grenade launcher cup, and I don't know what the spec is yet, so I haven't been able to make that. Tess fired this today, actually, and she is 100% functional. No catastrophic detonations. I was a little worried on this one just because, unlike the Mosins, which take all the pressure up front, and Enfield has the lugs in the rear, and there's a very real chance that when you remove and then replace and put this much heat into a receiver, no matter how careful you are, no matter how much you are attentive to the details, it can create some pretty significant issues. So proof tested it. I actually have some video I'll attach to the end of this of that occurring. And while it doesn't appear to be very much on the footage, the effect of having this thing go off inside the firing bucket essentially was significant. Hadn't actually seen anything like that before, other than the cockweasle project when it went off, but I wasn't directly next to that indoors when it did. Loud, very loud. One plan for this is actually with the grenade launcher cup in place and adapted down. Neighbors are shooting off fireworks, so sorry about the noise. Yeah, we're going to be adding non-dairy creamer inside the grenade launcher cup to hopefully enhance the fireball and vortex that this thing's going to be kicking out. And the plan is, at this point, to cosplay it at the range, just because this is, you know, the kind of thing that you could have a lot of fun with. So we've got a couple of Jawa costumes on order, and we've got a standee, one of the life-size standees of R2-D2 that we're going to go and fire this thing at a public range. So see if they'll you know, let us do that, or, you know, at least make an interesting video of them throwing us out for dressing like Jawas and trying to shoot our ion gun at R2-D2. Going to be entirely too much fun. Might actually bring the Stormtrooper blasters out, and because we have a live fire version of that as well. So yeah, this is just was saving this receiver for about 8 or 9 years now, or receivers, because it takes 2. By the time you get done cleaning them up, you usually have to cut up a second one to replace the parts. Yeah, so hopefully the next one you'll see will be the cup in place, and possibly us going to the the public range with an ion blaster dressed up like Jawas. I'm looking forward to it. I'll post on Facebook and to GChat when we have a date for when that's happening. Should be next couple of weeks here. So if you're in the Los Angeles area and want to go cosplay at Burrow, you know, any Boba Fett's or Stormtroopers or whatever, want to head on out, we'll be the Jawa contingent. Gonna have way too much fun with this. I'm kind of excited. Anyway, that's what I've been up to. Having entirely too much fun. Yeah. All right. So, Artimo, and have a good one. Had to add an extra hole to the belt for this highly professional test fire jig. Here. Ears, eyes. Weapon is hot. Ready? Sweet Jesus! Okay. See if it's, you know, intact. Looks. It's good. Wow.